Hey everybody, Kat here. Today I am doing a makeup look with only one brand, and it is Maybelline, and it's because I got this, woohoo, in my birthday haul. It is the Maybelline Gigi Hadid palette. So it's pretty big, I will say that. If you want a small one, there are smaller ones. It does have 2 concealers, 2 lip balms, 2 little brushes, 4 eyeshadows, and then a blush, contour, highlight, and a mascara, and a huge mirror. So this is the palette I'm going to use. I'm going to try to use all of it. I did get some other Maybelline products and some products that I just already had that I want to try to do the entire look using only Maybelline. I will say I did semi-cheat only because I don't have any Maybelline brow products, so I use Wet n Wild Clear Gel, and I moisturize my face with e.l.f. moisturizer because I don't even think Maybelline sells moisturizer, but I could be wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with the look. I am going to start the look with primer, and this is the Baby Skin Primer. This is one of my favorite drugstore primers. Next up for my foundation, I'm going to try this out. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. Figured since it's winter, I need to give myself as much moisture and glowiness as I can. I've heard good things about the different Fit Me ones, so I want to give the Dewy and Smooth one a try. I did grab the color 220 Neutral Beige. I'm definitely really liking this shade on me. I'm kind of feeling like this is not as full foundation as I'm used to, but I am liking it. It's sitting okay on my skin. So far so good. It does seem a little bit luminous. I'm not in love with the foundation yet, but I'm not hating it or anything. I'm going to go ahead and use the concealer in the Jetsetter palette. Not sure how I feel about this, but so here's the concealer. Really, I wanted it for the eyeshadow and the face products and the mascara. I just thought that was a pretty good set, and I had gotten it on 20% off. I wasn't kind of sure about this row as much, but I'm going to give it a whirl now. I'm going to use this concealer right here. It does seem a little bit light, but so far so good with that concealer, actually, which I don't know if it's just because it was in a palette like that or what, but I didn't have high hopes, but I'm liking it. So now I'm just going to go in with my Fit Me powder. This is my favorite under eye powder, so I'm just going to put a little bit of that on. I'm going to go ahead and try out this Maybelline Master Prime eyeshadow base. It says it's long lasting, and that's pretty much the #1 thing you want. Here's the brush. It does kind of look like it has a lot of product on it, but whatever. It seems very thick. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I will say the foundation feels pretty light. I don't even feel like I need to put powder on right now. And on top of that, I don't have any Maybelline all over powder except for this Fit Me powder. And as you can see, I don't have that much left. So I'm just going to leave my face as is. I figure I'm putting highlighter, concealer, and blush on, so how much more powder could I need? But we'll see. Let's do face first. I will say this blush is very brightly colored. So I'm interested to see how that looks. This strip right here is pretty tiny. I'm going to go ahead and use this brush for the contour part, and then I'll use my own brushes for the blush and the highlight and see how that goes. Just using this bigger fluffy brush to try to blend this out a little more since I put too much. I'm going to go ahead and try to use this brush for the blush. Oh, that's a lot of powder. And look at my brush. Apparently I'm not light-handed today. So I will say the blush is very pigmented, so definitely use a light hand, which I have not been doing today. I don't know what's up with me, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and use this brush now for the highlight. And I will say this highlight is very sparkly. It doesn't have as much powder. It's not releasing as much powder and kick up as the blush and contour was. I will say it is a little shiny, and you can definitely tell on my nose, like on the tip of my nose and kind of the bridge of my nose where I went a little too much. But it's like there but not there. But I think that's good. So this side is the face powders. I'm going to do a quick swatch. Oh my god. Look at what just happened. I'm messing it up. I'm making it worse. It does go to show that the highlight and the contour and the blush are very different textures. So here's the swatch of the blush, contour, and highlight. I'm liking it so far on my skin. I don't know if it's going to go good with everyone. And I will say again, the blush is very pigmented. Be careful. The contour seems to be blending easily, so I like that, especially since, as you can tell from this video, I sometimes put way too much on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and swatch the eyeshadow colors now. So here's the eyeshadows. I don't know if you can see that well, but it's kind of a white glittery, like a purpley, beige-ish color, a brown, and then a black. They do give you this little double-sided guy. I'm going to try it just because they give it to you, and if I ever want to travel with this, then, you know, using these two brushes in that slot would be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a whirl. I'm going to use the, like, kind of blending side on this color. So that color is very powdery. All the rest don't seem as much. I'm feeling like it's not turning out exactly how I want it to. So I'm going to try another brush and see if it was the brush or the shadow. I think I thought the color was going to be a little bit more purple, and it obviously is not. It's pretty much just like skin tone, which I don't really need an eyeshadow skin tone color, so that was a little bit disappointing. But I am going to use the brown and the black to kind of darken the outside part, and then I'll use the white on my inside corner and see how I feel about that. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the eyeshadow, just kind of a neutrally eye. I'm going to use the white powder just for the inside corner. Just for fun, even though I would not normally do this. I'm going to take that white and just put it under my eyebrow a little. Just to highlight my eyebrow bone just a little bit. For lips, I think I'm going to go in with this one right here. To kind of help finish this look off, I am going to use the mascara from the Gigi Hadid palette, and I have this eyeliner, this Master Precise ink liner, and I'm going to try to use this to see if I can help make the eyes pop a little bit more. So here's this. It is pretty long. Here's a swatch. Very purple. It does say it's metallic, and it does look metallic. I don't know if you can tell. This could be really fun. This I bought separate. This is not part of the Gigi Hadid palette. Grab a Q-tip to fix what I did, but so far I'm not hating it. I'm actually really liking this liner. It is very wet, so I'm giving it a second to dry. I am going to grab a little bit of eye makeup remover because I did my wing wrong. I'll be right back. And then to finish off the look, the mascara from the palette. So it comes with a mini mascara, and it's this mascara once you get all the plastic and stuff off. So it's not a Gigi Hadid mascara. It's just a regular mascara mini from Maybelline, and it's the Colossal, which I think a lot of people like this, so that's fine. Here's the brush. It's pretty big. I do feel like the mascara is a little bit drier, so if you like super wet mascaras, this is not for you, but it's not bad. Here's my eyelashes with 2 coats, and then this doesn't have any mascara at all on. So I definitely think it's making my eyelashes longer and giving them a lot of volume. Like, I feel like I look like I have way more eyelashes than I do or than I usually do. So I'm really liking this mascara. So that's my finished look. I'm just going to finish it off with the Maybelline Master Fix Setting Spray. I will say, if you like the spray on the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, which is probably my favorite setting spray, you might not like this. I feel like kind of like the drops of liquid that hit you are bigger. Sounds very strange, but that's the best way I could describe it. This is my all Maybelline look. I'm pretty satisfied with it. I'm really liking the eyeliner, which I was kind of not sure about. And I'm definitely loving this mascara. As far as the Gigi Hadid palette, the more I think about it, the more I feel that she, like her makeup isn't extravagant or in your face or overly done. So I think if you want something very neutral, very soft, this would be a really good palette for you. If you are like me and a little bit heavy-handed, be very careful. I pressed too hard on the lip gloss and too hard on the highlighter already. And it was only my first time using the palette, so just be careful. Outside of the blush, I really feel like the color isn't, it's not like, wow, like, it's not hugely pigmented, and it's just not like a lot. I don't know how else to explain it. So if you're going for more of a subtle look and you want a palette that, you know, you have everything in here. You have lips, you have eyes, you have face. Like, if you don't even wear foundation, literally you can take this traveling or whatever with you and you're set. That's something to think about. I think you just have to really think about what you want out of makeup, and then you can kind of decide if you should get this palette. Looking back, I did get it for 20% off, so I can't complain too much. But looking back, I don't know if I would have purchased this had I played with it a little bit more before I bought it. I want to show you guys a look using one brand, so I'm glad that I was able to do that. I don't know what you guys think about Maybelline products, but if you had to do a full face of makeup with just one brand, what brand would you pick? Just very curious to know what you guys think. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you like my channel, please subscribe. Thanks guys, see you next time.